Welcome back to another video. We're here today with a dull old morning. We're getting the yos in for dipping. Well, the first batch in, and the yos is going to the ram in a few days. And then there was a few cheviots and swales got down to them, and then there was another batch of sheep that were in the wrong field, so just put them all together the other evening to leave them handy got in. So I'll dip out the first lammers first, and then the others can be dipped with the main batch. And how is it when you go, today you want to do something and it's dark and dull, and yet the day before was an absolute scorcher, and the forecast is given the 2 days the same. So we've the chock full, probably a little bit fuller than what I would like, and we're going to try and get through the day now as best as possible. So I get these done and get them draining. We're just getting down the main batch, so I'm waiting here kind of the gate behind me so that they don't come this way. So hopefully Mac now has them all and has them ready to go. Good dog! Sit, 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 sit. And see, they come this way, not knowing they can go down the other way. Ah, girls, is all right. Sit, 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 sit. Now we just scoop back here and don't let them back around. So they didn't come this way, which is unusually good. So we just let them down there, and then we'll double check that they've all gone down. Sit, Mac, you're all right. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Good lad. Thank you. They clearly haven't been down this way so much, because the gate inside is open and they don't know about it. I suppose that's no harm at all. Mike, come on, good lad, good dog. I can go that way, and the problem is they come up through here in a flash. They lost out that dog. Here they are. Come on, Bob. Come on. Away, Bob. Sit, 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 sit. That's one, Bob. Mean bad. Yeah, so they didn't know the gate was open, so there's a few of the neighbours. No rush, girls, just take your time. You've got all morning. And there's one, you little fecker. That little brown faced one was on the other batch. And she should have been on the other batch. I've left the mineral bucket out for the other batch. He's going to have to find it now. We're going to leave it with them, and they can eat it over the next few weeks. Won't do them any harm at all. And this ground's due for topping now in next week. We're due waters and life inspection for the ground, so I didn't want to top it before that, so they'd see the ground wasn't fully topped. Whether it makes any difference or not, I'm not too sure. Come on, Bob! This could take a while. Maybe not. Bob's just pick up the pace. Come on, Bob! Atta boy, Bob! When they realise the bucket's there, they're not going to leave it too long. Away, Bob! Yeah, so next week these yos will get cobalt dose, and they will get need a dose as well. Get them ready for the ram. But as you can see, this is where we're flushing them. I'm not fully flushing them yet, but this is where they are running around. So it's not exactly stay here. They are grass. Oh, they're nearly penned. They don't like. They're the good dog, Mac, good lad. Easing out. Don't even know if the pen will hold them all or not. Hopefully it will. I know one thing they won't like going into it. You would wonder how in 2 minutes being turned in they could get caught in the wire. And they do not. Hey, they don't like going into these pens. They like going through the gates, but not into the pens. They would have all fitted in, but you'd end up breaking the pail now. But so I've left a few of them here in the passway, and we'll dip out a pen or two of them, and then get these into it. It's going to be a busy day. So the owls are penned, and then there's only one thing left to do then when the owls are penned, before you start to work, is get the breakfast. So years ago, when I would have been working with my father and my uncle, we would have always brought the lunch with us, the tea, the sandwiches and all that. But now, since time has changed and I'm working full time and they're not farming as much at all anymore now, I bring the breakfast with me. So I bring, today it's a chicken and pasta for the breakfast, and I will have help if I don't eat it all. But look, it's just a change in times in farming that you're having your breakfast on the go more so than sitting at home and eating it. And that's the joys of working and keeping it going. So get this into me before we start dipping for the day. These are right in the second pen, so they're good to go. And we have the hose in the truck refilling it, so we can put some more dip into it. We'll put some more dip into it as well. So we've the other gang up, so loads of room now, thankfully. And we have the dipping finish, which is good news. And we have the draining pens washed out, and we have the dip truck draining. So I'll let it drain now for until ever it fills up, and then over the next few weeks we'll keep draining out, stop the slimy stuff staying in it. Just leave fresh water in it, leave it cleaned out for the winter, or to the next dipping, whichever comes first. And then when we have the water supply, we'll clean it out. We keep this pipe going. So that's the end of the dipping video. But there's lots more to come, so keep watching. I'm just here this evening getting a load of straw. Seems to be nice low stuff. So just kind of wondering what, maybe if anyone wants to leave a message or back in touch, just wondering what people's thoughts is. Over the last few weeks we've been on the road, we've been different places, and I've noticed there's an awful lot of hay out in the fields. I was just wondering, what do people think about the hay out in the fields? Like, why do so many farmers leave the hay out so late? Like, I understand if you know, it's wet time or whatever, like, you know, fair enough, like, but the hay might have been fit. Like, you're talking about hay that's out, the grass maybe a foot tall, so I was just wondering what the people think. So I just can't understand why you would go to so much trouble of making hay, getting hay in a good condition, to leave it in the field for maybe a month or 6 weeks after you bale it to do it. Like, I just don't understand it. And this straw, I'm bringing it home. I'm not putting it into the shed this evening because I'm going to try and get a few load home. It's not easy to get all home and stacked, so I get it home. I'm going to leave it out for a few days, and I don't like stacking straw straight away after the bale. This isn't the bale this evening, so we get it home and try and get it ready for putting away. I suppose when you think about straw and that, like, it's for the sheep, especially for the sheep end of it, it is a great product. But, like, we've been lucky, like, we deal with the same person every year, and you just say, oh, I want so many bales, and that's it, it's done. And I remember back a good year ago when it was really tight, there wasn't much about. I remember saying to me, you don't need it this year, don't buy it. You know, this is not the year to buy it. This is going to be quite expensive. So I only bought, that year I bought 10 bales. But we always like to try and have a decent storage of it, like, so we can get probably, you know, that you wouldn't run short, like. So you can afford this year, but I haven't used last year's bales much of them, so I will use them first. We're lucky in that sense, but I always find it's just better to stack up and have a year ahead of yourself, because you just never know, particularly with the weather in Ireland, what way things are going. And I suppose anyone watching there might know is that it's all, I'm only putting 10 bales on the trailer. The reason why I'm putting 10 bales on the trailer is years ago we used to put 12 on it, and I actually spent more time doing straps and tying it down and twisting and turning and tightening the straps. So once I said, right, 10 on it and away I go. Probably should at this stage have it a bit bigger of a trailer, but maybe the fact that I'm a bit older and don't really like the idea of a bigger trailer, that's probably why I haven't changed. But I know definitely would leave the drawing and the loads a bit easier if we had a bigger trailer. I just have the last bale here now, and yeah, up on a course when I picked it up, I didn't pick it up straight. I'm trying to do it nice and easy, don't make an ass of yourself. But as I say to everyone, thank you very much everyone who watched the videos. I really do appreciate for everyone who has watched, subscribed and interacted. I really do appreciate it, because it is very nice for us to have people watch the videos. So this is the end of the video. I'm going to strap her up and head for the hills. So thank you all very much, and chat to you all very soon.